Hello, everybody, and welcome back to Puzzle Agent. The story so far is we are from the FBI's puzzle agency, and we are here in Minnesota to figure out why the White House's supply of erasers has suddenly stopped being shipped out from the factory. Apparently, according to the lady here, there was a murder that happened in the factory not too long ago. And we need to investigate it. But our guy, he's a little weird. He's obsessed with puzzles and sees a puzzle and everything. And he's obsessed with gum. And he'll just pick up already been chewed gum off of the walls and under the chairs and just chew it like a disgusting weirdo. So there's a puzzle here.
Well, these are interesting.
Yeah, those are Scoggins gnomes. All the tourists love them. But I think one has gone missing. I swear, I had 6 of them. I took a picture when I set it up, but I guess I lost it. I still have the film negative, though.
A ceramic gnome has disappeared from the hotel display. But which gnome? Identify the gnome in Martha's photo negative that doesn't appear in the display. Ugh. Alright. So... the photo negative means that the... So, that's a green hat and red... red shirt and green... Okay, so... I might need pencil and paper for this one. So, happy face. Arm up. I already don't see this one. Unless it's reversed. That's possible because it is a picture of the thing. Although that is also a picture of the thing. So I wouldn't... If they're two pictures, they shouldn't be. Okay, so... Let's see. I already kind of think it's that one. But let's go through the others just in case. So, looking that way with a red hat... Okay, that one is that one. This one is that one, I think. Although, if that's the case, then it is... Or it could be that one. Actually, that works better. Yeah, that one's that one. So then... That one is... that one? That one is that one. That one is that one. He's the only one that has a weird head like that. And that one is... That one... Yeah, and then this one would have to be this one up here. So yeah, this is the one that's missing. I think that's the one that's missing. Let's try it. Damn it! That's the first one. Retry. Poopsicles. Alright, so it's not that one. But then, what is this one? Is it... It's not that one. It's got a green hat. It's got a red shirt. Green belt, green pants, and is smiling. But they're both smiling, but it's facing the correct direction. So, wait. If this one is accounted for, then it has to be that one. Which means that they can be facing in different directions, which is bullshit. Damn it. Alright, alright, alright. So, red hat. One of these three. Green shirt. They all have green shirts. Facing up. Hand. So that one or that one. What is even the difference between these two? What is the difference between these two other than the fact that they're facing the direction? Because now we know that one and that one. That's so irritating. Alright, so then this one is a green hat facing away. Red, green, yeah. There's no difference except for the direction they're facing. And now we know that's not reliable. That's so dumb. So, okay, so we can see now the Kodiak. So yeah, it is reversed. So it does still matter, it's just reversed. And that's why I got thrown. So that one is that one. God damn it. So then that one, flip it around. Red hat facing up. So that one is that one, I guess. And that one, flip it around, it's gotta be facing that way. With a red hat. So that one. Green and red, okay, that matches. So this one is actually facing the other way, but facing down arm, red hat. So that he's that one. This one is facing the other way with a green hat. No. So that one. That is the one that's missing. Because there is no one that's facing that way with a green hat that's facing an upward arm. Because that one is the only one that's facing that way, and it's facing a downward arm. So that's the one that's missing. Gotta be. Oh my god! That was stupid! Negative gnomes. Whatever. Still did pretty well. Let's check our answer here. Yeah.
Well, one of your gnomes has most definitely run off.
Oh my, wouldn't that be something?
I was not joking, man. Alright. Any more things to look at in here? Nope, doesn't look like it. Let's get out of here. That puzzle took too long.
The residents of Skagen seem nice enough. Aside from one wild goose chase, everyone's been cooperative. Plus, it looks like I'm primed for all the hot dish I can eat. It remains to be seen if that's a good thing. I got a map from the hotel owner, so I'm heading over to the eraser factory. Agent Tethers out. Am I supposed to be saying that?
Alright, get on the snowmobile. Any puzzles hiding around here real quick? Nope, doesn't look like it. Alright. Alright, select the factory. Scoggins Eraser Factory. No trespassing. Alright, any puzzles hiding around? Oh, there's gum there. Ugh.
Hi, Sheriff Fogg. Yeah, I'm Nelson Tethers of the FBI's Department of Puzzle...
Agent Tethers, good to meet you. We got a real mess here. Yes, we do.
We do?
Oh, yes. It's gonna be a while before we can get this factory running again.
But my job is to get this factory back to making erasers.
Agent Tethers, you're in a right pickle.
Well, I should probably ask you some questions about the incident then.
That's what I'd do if I was a big, important FBI boy.
Alright, tell me about the incident.
What was this incident?
Well, we don't need to be dramatic.
What happened?
There was an explosion.
What?
A big explosion. And the foreman just never came home.
We don't need to be, dramatic about this.
When did the accident take place?
Well, I've been trying to figure that out myself. Here's what I know.
The Rest Easy Guard service was employed to keep watch over the factory from midnight to midnight. From midnight to midnight yesterday. From their statements, can you determine the time of the big noise? Oh, yay, it's another word puzzle. Boom! 1 hour before the... Oh, I remember! Oh my gosh! Me and my brother was stuck on this for like 40 minutes. Because we both sat down with pad and paper and we both like put together the time frames. And we got different answers and neither of them were correct. And we were like, table flip, what the hell? How are both of them wrong? That's not how things work. Alright. So, let's see. So, midnight to midnight. That's 24 hours. So. Boom! 1 hour before the last shift started. I get the shortest shift, 3 hours. Only Bernie put in the full 8 hours. And worked from 6 till I was relieved. So, let's see. So it happened 1 hour. It happened in Bernie's last hour, and he is the only one who put in all 8 hours. So hold on, I'm gonna make a timeline here. I'm falling for that trap again. So we got 12 line, and then we'll say that's noon, and then at the very end, blap, 12. So from 12 to 12. Oh wait, did it say 12 to 12 or midnight to midnight? Yeah, midnight to midnight, so yeah. So let's see. So if Iggy worked from 6 till when he was relieved, he couldn't have worked on the second half. Because Bernie put in the full 8 hours. And he was the second to last. So we don't know how long Al works. Only that it wasn't the full 8 hours. And Pop only gets 3 hours. So if Al worked from midnight to 6, and then Iggy worked from 6 to when he was relieved, and not the full 8 hours, so 8, 9, 10, 11. Okay, so then it could go. Al had 6 hours, going from 12 to 6. Iggy worked from 6 to 1 for 7 hours. And then Bernie went from 1 to 12, 11, 10, 9 to 9 o'clock. So then the explosion would have happened at 8. Yeah? Let's try that. Let's try 8 o'clock. Because Bernie was still there for another hour. And that would make it 9 o'clock. And then Pop works 9, 10, 11, 12. That... I think that works. Let's try that. Ha 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 ha! Did it. Bernie worked 8 hours out of the 24-hour day, and Pop worked 3. Al worked 6 hours, and Iggy worked 7. Iggy had to start at 6 because he was relieved by another guard. Al came in first and worked the 6-hour shift, then Iggy started at 6 a.m. and ended at 1 p.m. Bernie worked the third after shift, then he heard the noise. His shift ended at 9, and the explosion happened at 8. Ha-ha! I was right!
If there was an explosion at that time, wouldn't the icicles on the building have been knocked off?
Good point. Maybe they grew back.
What happened to the foreman? My notes don't have a lot of details.
Well, we're still trying to figure that out. One day after work, Mr. Dabner just never came home. The accident was pretty bad.
Oh, is there a body?
Nope, he's just gone. Isaac Dabner's his name, if you don't have that in your notes.
We don't even know if he died in that explosion?
Won't be able to find that out till we find a way into the factory.
What did your investigation turn up?
Not much. I can't figure out how to get past this lock.
Well, that's because it's missing a piece. I can see that just by looking at it.
So it is. I guess that's why you make the big bucks, right?
That's right, sir. Well, I don't seem to be getting a lot of answers.
Listen, why don't you meet me down at the Moose Ear Diner later? I have some files related to the case that you may be able to help me with.
Oh, okay, but I really think...
Agent Tethers, it's a pleasure working with you. You're doing a great job. I'll meet you at the Moose Ear in a bit.
Alright then. Are we sure there's no puzzles laying around here other than the obvious, like, lock that is incomplete?
Interesting. Out at the eraser factory. The doors to the factory are very locked. Some sort of custom-built contraption has got this place locked up tighter than Fort Knox. The device seems damaged, though. It seems to be missing a piece.
Click. Oh. To the Moose Ear Diner. Alright, well, there's some gum. Alright, so we can talk to him. Oh, I didn't mean to click on the footprints, but alright, that works too.
There seems to be some tiny footprints in the snow around the diner. But I don't see any kids around here. Possibilities include stealthy children, tiny animals wearing boots. Oh, cats wearing shoes? Nice, Nelson. Now that's going in FBI records. And I'm still recording. Tethers out.
Okay, let's talk to this guy.
Excuse me. I see you're working on your sign. Is it safe for me to go into the diner? Excuse me.
Gotta fix the sign.
Something wrong with your sign? I said, is there something wrong with...
You a cop? I ain't got time for cops.
I'm not a cop.
Look, I gotta get this sign fixed before it gets dark. I don't want to be out here after dark, if you know what I mean.
I don't, actually. What do you mean by that?
It's just a fuse, but I can't remember which one it is. Not with all the whispers in my head.
What? Whispers?
Get the fuse for me. I'm getting cold out here.
This is the second person we've heard talking about whispers. The repairman has forgotten which fuse he needs to use, even though he coded them so he wouldn't forget. Select the fuse that completes the sequence. What? What? How the hell am I supposed to guess from these wacky symbols which one is correct? Let's see. This one is like an M with a line. This one's an M with a line. And this is a heart with a mustache. Technically, this is like a little squiggly with a little line. It sort of is similar, I guess. I don't know. I don't recognize any of these symbols from any of the other like things I use, except like that's like a not sign, that's an X, and that's a mushroom cloud, or perhaps a tree. I don't know. I'm gonna guess that one. I'm gonna use a hint immediately after if this isn't right, because I don't know. Dang it. Retry. Hint? The sequence of symbols on the fuse box looks somewhat familiar. Maybe it's not as random as it seems. More, please. The symbols on the fuse seem to fit perfectly symmetrical. Oh, they need to be symmetrical, do they? That could be that one or that one. Or that one. Really, any of them except that one. Let's try the X. Okay. Whatever. Passable. Each. Oh, it was 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. Whatever. I didn't catch that at all.
That should do it.
Hey, what do you know? This ought to keep the little buggers away.
Little... what?
Well, I gotta finish getting this sign mounted. See you later. Well, we'll see.
Can you tell me about the
I
factory?
don't suppose you know anything about the eraser factory accident?
Don't suppose I do.
What about the foreman?
Did you know Isaac Davner?
Not much. Heard he had some kind of accident. Feel bad for his wife, Glory. Such a pretty girl.
I should really talk to her. Do you know where I can find her?
Yes, I do.
Oh, where can I find her?
Inside.
Alright.
Goodbye.
Probably her. Wild guess. Ah. Alright, I see gum. Gum that's been chewed. Bunch of people to talk to, it looks like. Let's start with
Hello,
the sheriff.
Agent Tethers, good. You're here.
Yeah, listen, I wanted to ask you...
No time. I got a hunch about the factory. I got security camera records here of people leaving the factory.
Good. It'd be helpful to talk with whoever left last.
Exactly what I was thinking. I mixed up the photos so we can put them back in the right order.
What? Why would you do that?
You know how it is.
No, I don't. That's evidence.
Rearrange Sheriff Bag's photos to show the order in which the factory workers left. Alright, so... the car is there in this photo. Guy walking out. There's no tracks in front of him. This guy, there's tracks walking out, and the car's still there. He's walking to the car. This one, that one's gone. Car's gone. That guy's, and so this guy's walking out, but the car's still there. So, like that. No wait, like that. So yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4. I think that's right. Ta-da! The security screw up. It's all in the footprints. In the first photo, there's only one set of prints. In the second, there are two. In the third, there are several. But the car is still there. In the last photo, the car is gone. Yep.
This should clear things up.
Yeah. That seems about right. Looks like the last one out was Mike Lobb.
You think he might have had something to do with the accident?
Probably. Why don't you head out to the ice fishing huts on Lake's Fens? When he's not working, he's usually there trying to dead stick a lunker.
Got it. No, wait. Do what to a what?
Catch some fish. He's got himself a bright orange vest. Can't miss him. Anyway, to get there, you can take the snowmobile out to Sesame Woods. But you'll have to hoof it from there.
Tell me about Glory.
What do you know about Glory Davner?
Foreman's wife. Poor girl, she's a sweet kid. Her family has lived in this town for generations.
Maybe she has something to do with the accident.
That's ridiculous.
It could be an insurance...
Now you just leave poor Glory alone. She's having a hard enough time without you getting all accusatory.
So remember the
What was
factory
the name
worker?
of the factory worker I'm looking for?
Last guy
Lobster.
to leave the factory was Mike Lobb. Drive out to Sesame Woods, then walk the trail out to the ice fishing huts.
Is there anything I should know about the Sesame Woods?
They've got the odd Wolverine in them,
What?
but they're probably hibernating or migrating or the like.
What? That's... Shut up.
I better get back to it.
You betcha.
Alright, well, I'm gonna end it here. In the next episode, we're gonna talk to the rest of these guys, and Glory seems to be having a hard time. Bye, everybody.